Hey, how's everybody doing? I know it's been a long time since we've done anything. Um, Today, started doing some writing on a new thought. Um, I watched a movie a while ago and it became one of my favorite movies, A Bronx Tale. In that, Robert De Niro said one of the worst things in the world is wasted talent. And I started to look at that thing. First, I had to internalize it and started to see exactly what gifts I have given, what gifts I have received, and how I'm utilizing those gifts. Pastor Greg Jennings have been teaching a lesson on the talents. How in the scripture in Matthew 25, I believe it is, that the Lord gave one person 10 talents, another person 5 talents, and another person 1 talent. And the person with the 10 talents used it. He did his thing, and he put it to use. As well as the second person, he put his talent to use, and he gave it to, he was holding it so that when the owner came back, he was going to be on point. But the last person said, I only have 1 talent, and I don't want to waste it. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll sit on it. I'll bury it. I'll do something. I won't do anything with it. So if anything happens, I at least can give him back what he gave me. And when the owner returned, he said to them, listen, what did you do with the talent that I gave you? The person with the 10 talent said, here, I put it to usury, and you have my 10 talents plus more. Then also he said, go, servant. And he said, you've been faithful over a few things, I'll make you a master over many. He also came to the person that had the 5 talents, and he said unto him the same thing. And he said, master, I came, I made your money, plus I made you more money on top of that. So I put your money to use, and not only did I make that, but I put more money on top of that. And then he came to the last person. No, first let's clear that one up. 5, he said, go. You've been faithful over a few things, I'll make you a master over many. So he blessed him and kept him going. The person with the 1 talent. And I'm speaking to those people out there that think you only have one thing that you're good at. And that is so wrong. I think sometimes that our dreams are squashed. Situations in life tend to squeeze us a little bit. And I think that sometimes we forget the gift of God that is placed within us. That's one of the reasons I started VPD, Vision, Purpose, Destiny. And I think through my experiences, I have a better understanding about wasted talent. Now let's get back to the person with the 1 talent. He took his talent and he buried it. He put it away. He locked it in the closet. He stuffed it under his blanket or under his pillow or under his mattress. Y'all know how we used to do back in the day. When the master came back, he said, what did you do with my talent? He said, master, I know that you are a shrewd man. You're hard. And I was concerned about that. So what I did is I took your 1 talent and I put it under my mattress just for you to have that when you come back. He looked at him and said these words, you slothful. Slothful. Pretty much he's saying you're lazy, you didn't do nothing. And he said, I gave you this talent to do something with it, and you wasted it. Therefore, I'm going to take your talent and I'm going to give it to the person that had 5 talents, and then I'm going to take you and cast you out. You're fired. So what happened? Through the trials and tribulations of life, through the ups and downs of life, through the the situation, a death in the family, a divorce, a lost job, situations came and started to compress upon this person. And he said, I don't even know, I'm so afraid of life anymore that I don't even know what to do with this one thing that he asked me to do. I found myself in that position here over the last few months. I had a friend, Diligent, Florence, and she kind of slapped me back into reality, and she asked this one question. She said, what are you doing? You were going so strong. You were ministering to people on Facebook just with your everyday comments, and you were able to just encourage people to go on and those things. But the scripture says that what shall separate me from the love of God? Shall it be lies? Should it be death? Should it be poverty? Should it be divorce? Should it be sickness? Should it be all these plethora of things? And then I started to ask myself a question. I let those things snatch me from fulfilling my dreams. So here's what I'm going to do. I apologize to all those people that I've told that I was going to do VPD Presents. I am going to do it. We're going to make it happen, even if I got to produce it myself. I have a great producer, Bill Lindemann, who's really, really down for me to do it. I got the support of Ernest. I have the support of a lot of people. Brenda Bond, Ricardo Love, my sons, Chan, Austin, and Eddie. A lot of my Facebook family. I know y'all got me. So here's what I need you to do. Put me to the test. Kick me in my butt when I get a little down. I've been through a lot of things here over the last little while, but that's not an excuse. Excuses are like booties. Everybody got one. Some are bigger than others, but they got them. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get this back on point. We're going to make sure that we get VPD Presents up. I've already asked again for somebody who knows how to write but help me get my 501c3. All these things that I'm trying to do for this one reason. I refuse again to be last. I was told in the scriptures that I'm the head and not the tail, above only and not beneath. And when I died back in 1996, that's what I heard. I heard that word in my ear. He said, "You are the head and not the tail, above and not beneath. You're the righteousness of God." Now, regardless of what we do, we can't give up our dreams. There's two things people can, God gives us. He gives us the opportunity to get an education, and He gives us a dream. Do we throw those things away? Or do we just continue to focus and let God be God in our lives and move forward and do things? So from me to you, here's where my heart is. I want to make sure that I fulfill my purpose, my destiny. And I believe that destiny is to put out a book. This year I want to put out a book. So if I have anybody out there that knows how to publish, please get with me. And I'm going to do this. My desire is to have it done by my birthday, July 17th. If nothing else, my manuscript edited and ready to get it done. I believe this is one of the things that I've been really called out to do. And I believe that this is going to be it. It's going to be hot. I'm promising you it's going to be hot. I'm going to put it to action first. I was going to have one book out, but that book was kind of a collaboration that took me a little longer because I have to fulfill that. I have to live that last chapter in the book. And I think that once I finish book number 2, then I should be able to get it out the way. So from that time until this, this song is kind of prophetic. There's a stranger in my house, and that stranger is me. I forgot who I am. I forgot what I am capable of doing. My name is Chan Pratt. May not mean a lot to you, but it means a lot to some people. But it means a lot to me. I have a legacy to leave. I have a journey to fulfill. I have a vision that will lead me to my purpose, that will ultimately land me directly on top of my vision, my purpose. So listen, vision, purpose, destiny is going to get me where I need to go. But this is a us thing. It's not me. So let's get it done. I'm going to start moving today. Let a great man say, all things are possible to him that believeth. And if you believe, do it